Welcome back to the channel. We are in late September, early October. This is like the first time I've ever come out here this late in the year, but it's already gotten this cold. So it's going to be a crazy day. I think the fishing is going to be good. I won't be surprised if it's not, but I do believe that we're going to have a good day out here. It's probably in the low 50s right now. I'm guessing the water temperature is really starting to cool off, getting into that fall bite, almost early winter, but we'll see what happens. Hopefully the fishing cooperates and we can catch some fish. I'm going to be starting with a paddle tail swim bait, see if I can get some action on the moving baits. If I can't do that, then we'll switch over to something that's either slow sinking or something to bounce the bottom. I really believe that paddle tail swim bait, it's usually one of the best baits to throw in this particular spot, so we'll just see what happens. But like I said, I've got a really good feel for today. The weeds have started to die off and they're almost non-existent other than around the rim of the lake, and you don't know. But let's get in there, let's find some fish, let's have a good one. After work today, and probably got about an hour and a half. Let's see if we can find something. Here's what we're starting with, paddle tail swim bait. I think this is a Kayak brand. It might be Strike King. They're all about the same, 3.5 to 4 inches in length, just with a weedless swim bait hook that's weighted. I think it's a 1/4 ounce, just enough to get it right below the surface, but not too much that you're going to get down into some of those weeds that are still existing. Wow, that was very neat. First one spooked me. The second one, he came right up behind it and just took a stab at it. That was cool. I'm reeling pretty slow, so I'm surprised he missed it, but jumping all the way out of the water. That was neat, about 6 or 8 feet away. Cool. There we go, hooked up with the first fish. Kind of a weird little strike. Not the biggest one. I think that first one that really went after it was a little bit larger, but we got us a ditch pickle in the boat. I love fishing. Fishing is so fun, especially in the spring and fall when the fish they're a little more aggressive, they're a little more active, and man, after fishing all summer of pretty slow stuff, it feels nice to be able to find a couple. I think it's gonna be good. We're only about 10 minutes into this and we've got one. You know, the goal is usually one fish, but I think the goal is a little bit higher today. I don't know what that number is, but we're gonna get some. We are definitely gonna be able to catch some fish today. I'm excited. Another nice hit there. Not able to connect all the way. Oh no, did he take the tail? No, he just wrapped me up. Wrapped me up pretty good, that's all right. Still getting some bites. That's the second bite since the first fish. 3 bites total now, pretty cool. There we go, another one. Ah, popped it. Hitting it just a little bit late, not grabbing the whole thing. They're like grabbing the back end of it. Dang it. Another great bite. This is incredible. They are really fired up today. Getting a bite almost every other cast or so. There we go. He's kind of running at me. Another one. Nice. Oh, he took me into some weeds. There we go. I know he's gonna flip one more time. I was hoping to get him to flip outside the boat. Guess he decided not to. Cool. Another largemouth bass. They are very chilly today. The water has definitely gone down. We're probably in the low 60s now. It's getting cold. I love to see it. I love to see it. So I'm thinking later on I might try something that dives just a little bit. This stuff on top of the surface is working good for now, but there are a few places in here where it gets down to like 10 feet. So I may try to throw like a square bill or a lipless crankbait or something with just a little bit more weight that might dive just a touch. Ah, killing me. Getting tons and tons of hits. So right in front of me, this is another fun thing to work, if you can find, is there's like a hump in the middle of the lake. Kind of comes up to almost a sandbar area, and then these fish will just work that edge and look for bait and come up and spawn different times of the year. And right now I'm guessing they're just starting to move up shallow, try to find a little bit of sun, maybe some warmer water, because it's finally starting to get cooled back down. There we go. That's a good fish. This is a big fish. Nice. By far the biggest one of the day. That's what I like to see. Good deal. Come on. Faster you get in here, the faster we can get you unhooked and out of here. Nice. Really nice fish. And there we go, people. Another. It's just incredible. This place is purely insanity. The spring and fall, it just gets stupid good. If there's weeds in here, you'll get a couple. But if there's no weeds like today, or they're just minimal, like out on the sandbar and around the edges, it's just truly an amazing place to fish. There we go. It's so cool as well. You're reeling it in and you can just feel that fish hit that thing so hard. Pumps a little slack in her. Hold on, buddy. Holy smokes, this one's getting bigger. Wow. Very aggressive bite on that one. Some of the bites have been pretty lethargic, but that's definitely the biggest fish so far. I'm gonna say easily 16 inches and probably pushing 2 pounds. Great largemouth bass. Absolutely incredible. Incredible fish. There he goes. Wow, that was dumb. I just splashed myself so bad. There we go. There we go. I just don't get it. Just hit it right on the money. Right on the money. I believe this is number 5. Now, I'm not sure if you guys will be able to see every single fish catch that I get today, because I think it's going to be really incredible. Like I said, I'm not sure you'll be able to see every single fish catch from today, but I'm going to try to show you a good amount of them. It's good. This place is hot right now. It is red hot. If you have to wear a sweatshirt to go out fishing, that's usually, in my opinion, the right time to be there. There we go. We are hooked up, baby. Yes. Nice fish. Wow, he just absolutely soaked me. In the summer, it ain't too bad to be wet, but it's a little chilly right now to be getting soaked. Nice one. Another one down. Working right along this weed edge. Had 2 bites now. There's no guarantee you're going to get a fish, but right on there. They'll be hiding in that shade sometimes. When it's super sunny, it's kind of hard to figure out where they're at right now with the weather and the clouds and, you know. But it is always a good idea to work the weed edges just in case there's fish hanging out there and they come out and see the bait and they'll take a bite on it. There we go, there we go. Had a little dry spell here. About 25 minutes, no fish. That's a-okay though. We got us another one. He's got something growing on his mouth there. It's a little weird. That's what I'm talking about. A couple weird spots on him. I don't know if it's just dirt or what, but you can kind of see it there on his cheek. And then a little bit on his fin as well. But another largemouth bass, nonetheless. The white swim bait is killing it. I originally had on a gray one, but I switched it because it had torn up here from some previous fish catches. You can kind of see, it's probably really hard to tell, but this one's starting to rip as well. But that's like 7 or 8 fish now on this one bait, so it's doing pretty well. Whoa! About took that to the face. 3 bites. Took 3 bites for him to fully connect. Kind of insane. The weight on the back of it, because lead is a very soft metal, you can feel it's getting shredded by some of the teeth on the bass. Even though bass don't have super sharp teeth, it's just because they're small, they can still do damage. we go. What a terrific bass. I don't know, it's a weird time of year where half the fish are really pumping some slack in it and the other half not so much. This is by far the biggest one of the day. I'm gonna say is around 2, maybe a hair over, maybe a hair under, but that's a good thick fish. I mean, there's a lot of meat on that fish. Short and stocky, but pulls just the same. Nice. Right at the edge of the boat. Oh no. He really put a number on the swim bait there. Hold on, buddy. We'll get you undone back in the water in no time. Putting a hurting on him today. That's for darn sure. Cool. So we've hit most spots on this lake so far. We're gonna keep working around. The swim bait has been so good to me that I'm just gonna keep it tied on for now. I'm pretty excited to see what can happen. There's a lot of nice sized fish in here. Most of them are around 14 inches, but there are a few that are a little bit above. There's some nice 16 inchers, and then you can even get into some 5-6 pounders in here. Caught 1 6-pounder out of this lake, which is pretty neat. It's not very common to catch one over 4, but it does happen. I've caught a handful of them out here. In times like this where it's just, you know, starting to crest into fall, that's where these fish really can shine and you can get some big ones. So we're going to stick it out for a little bit longer to see if we can find that bigger bite. But overall, I mean, the numbers game is just ridiculous. We probably caught 12 plus now easily, and it's a great day out here so far. I'm very excited to be out here, and the fall fishing is insane. So let's get back in there and see if we can find any more with the swim bait. There we go. Wow, he's gonna run me into this log. Got him. Very neat. Hallelujah. Got him with that extra camera and everything. Cool. There we go. That's what I like to see. Unfortunately, from what I'm seeing, I'm guessing 2 more weeks of good fishing before it starts to really slow down and quickly. The weather this year has early, I mean, it's slowed down. The temperatures got cold quick, and if we don't get a couple days, maybe pushing 70s, I'm guessing the fishing is going to really be bad by mid-October. Usually I can get close to November, but with the fishing already this cold and already this good, I think the fall bite's just early this year. There's a fish right there. Right off of a really large stump. It's so neat when you get to watch them try to like kick on their sides while they're still in the water. Such a neat experience to come out here. This lake, even though it's full of moss and weeds, it's actually really clear and very pretty, especially in the wintertime when you get like a couple sunny days. You can come out here and there's absolutely no moss, and you can see at least 4, maybe 6 feet, which is pretty good for a lot of lakes, especially this one being kind of a nasty swamp. There we go. It's been a minute since I've had a fish. Caught a couple bites, had a couple bites, not caught a couple, had a couple bites, and we're just slowly picking away at them. There we go. Ah, no. You let go. I don't think it felt like a very big one. Surprisingly, I have caught a few very nice fish back in here. There's a second one. I don't know if it's the same one or not. Back for more though. Nice pounder and some change. Maybe a pound and a half. Thick fish. These things have shoulders. I don't know what they're eating in here right now, but they're happy fish, that's for sure. All right, I think we'll end it there. That was fun. That was a very enjoyable fishing experience. All right, y'all, I hope you enjoyed today's video. as I about break my pole. Caught in some weeds here. We're gonna start heading back to the ramp and get out of here. Hope you enjoyed. It was a lot of fun to come out here. This is a work night, so I'm very excited to come out here, be able to get on, I don't know, 12, 15 plus fish. It was insane. I mean, the fishing is really, really good. That fall bite is almost at like prime time right now. I think we'll have another week or two of pretty good fishing, and then if we don't get some warmer days in the next couple weeks, fishing's really going to shut down, which is unfortunate for northern Indiana, but it is what it is. It's just a little bit earlier than usual, but you can't control it. I mean, hunting is about here, so I'm okay putting up the rod and grabbing the rifle. So pretty excited that deer season is finally starting to become upon us. But the fishing this year has been a lot of fun. I've had a lot of great memories out here, a lot of great memories just all across the state. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this video and you've been following along. And if you haven't, make sure you hit the subscribe button and you know, smash that like button for this video. So thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed this little video of some bass fishing, and we'll catch you on the next kayak fishing adventure. Peace.